Because as light workers, as people who've come here now at this time, we really have such a strong mission, and we have such laser focus on wanting to fulfill it, and it is all about service. So don't get caught up in the ego games and the minds of telling you that you are not doing enough. The message is, right, we have these external times of service when we're doing something in the physical, tangible. You can see how you are helping and affecting and being of service, and that really lights you up and you feel on track, and you can see the work before you. But then we also have the polarization of that external energy, and that is when we are having periods where it's an internalization, when it's a period where we need to reflect, we need to go deep with ourselves, we need to heal and uncover our blocks and our unconscious patternings and conditionings. And it's in these internalized times we tend to feel like we're not doing enough, because we're not seeing the tangible physical results of when we're acting in service. Know that this time of internal undoing, you're not on track, you're not in service at this time. You are actually in service to yourself. It is in these moments or these periods of times when you are working on yourself, you are being in service to yourself. And you can't truly be of service to another unless you are honoring and serving yourself. And when you are doing this inner work, when you're uncovering these unconscious wounds and programs and patterns that we've all kind of carried with us this life, so we can heal and expand from them, as we're doing this inner healing work, we are raising our vibration, we are raising our consciousness. And this is in service to everybody else, because your energy is magnetic. Your frequency affects all those around you. So as you are doing the inner work on you, serving you, you are actually serving everyone around you through this lifting of your vibration, through this opening of your energy bodies. This is going to lift others around you. So really, when you're not in these yang external times of creation mode and you're in an internal period, please don't doubt yourself. Please don't feel bad that you're not doing enough, because you really are. And they also want you to pay attention to these yin yang periods in our lives, and I'm just going to call it that: the external, the internal, the masculine, the feminine. Because when you are aware of these flows of energy, the highs and the lows, the in and the out, with this awareness, you can more easily navigate them and kind of have this consciousness of, okay, I'm no longer in this external phase of, sharing my gifts and and serving and doing what I'm here to do. It's now an internalization. It's time for me to heal and work on myself, serve myself. But that is in turn serving others on a more internal, energetic, receptive way. So when you are aware of these ins and these outs, you can ride them better, and you can have more compassion for yourself, for where you are at. Because as light workers, as people who've come here now at this time, we really have such a strong mission, and we have such laser focus on wanting to fulfill it, and it is all about service. So don't get caught up in the ego games and the minds of telling you that you are not doing enough. That just because you can't see the physical manifestation of something doesn't mean that you are not working divinely and in synchronistic guidance with your highest timeline. So don't buy into the ego that you are not doing enough and that you are not enough and all that jazz. Anyway, I hope that's helped you on your journey. And we see these ins and outs in astrology all the time. The planets go retrograde, and when I'm reading charts, I can see the expansion and the contraction times, and it's very necessary. You can't have the masculine without the feminine. We need it in this polarity. And they tell me that, this as we evolve, it's a spiraling effect. It's a continual it's a continual motion. It's not like this upward slant. It's kind of like up and down and up and down. And it's like this in and out. It's like the